Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 22 of Inktober Tangles with our prompt list by Stephanie Jennifer. Thank you, Stephanie. And I am Danny, and you can find me at Danny Girl Art on social media. And today's pattern that we are deconstructing is called Casinoda. And this is by CZT Theresa FeBler. Okay, so for this one, I love all this because these are some new patterns to me, and I love trying new things. And I love seeing how I grow the more and more I practice. So I'm excited to see where this will bring me. I'm going to start with a flux shape a fescue shape, not flux, a fescue shape that is open, not filled in. And then coming in on this, not starting at the very end, I'm going to make another fescue coming in this direction. And then I'm going to turn, and I'm going to have another one here. So I'm going to have 3 of these little fescue shapes, and it creates this little triangle in the center. So I'm going to aura, and you can make it like a wonky aura. You can make it even going around just for the sake of the demonstration. I'm going to make it more uniforms, and I'm going to aura and come around this fescue. And then from where I just ended, I'm going to bring it out, and this is kind of a close call. I'm going to come in. I could add a little bit more space there, and then I'm going to aura around here. And then I am going to hollow bob behind and come up and loop back around. I'm going to turn this and aura around that fescue. I'm just pausing in between to get my bearings to make sure I'm going in the right direction. So after that one, I ended here. I'm going to continue it to this point. So I'm going to come behind and have it hollow bob back there. And from that piece, I'm going to go to the other side here and connect it behind to here. This piece is going to come up and aura back to there. And around here. So each time I draw it, it does come out different and cool, interwoven, not like you could drop orbs inside there if you want to. I'm going to leave it pretty basic today, only because I'm going to put it in this petal, and I want it to be somewhat simple. I don't even know that I'm going to fit this whole thing in here. We'll see where my adventure takes me. So I'm going to move to since these two have a lot of red, I'm going to take my red Posca paint marker. And again, this is a large point, so I have to be mindful with how I'm drawing this, that I don't have the whole thing turn into a big blob. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to start with a fescue. And I'm going to have another fescue. And a third fescue. And I'm going to aura around, come out the other side. Again, this is very tiny. And aura, and I'm hitting into the side. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to pick up my paint marker and curve that way. And this is going to bump out and follow through on the other side. And fescue and a hollow bob around the fescue. And then I'm going to come behind and connect there. And aura. And now these last pieces are really a matter of connecting. So this is going to bump in to here and come around. Okay, that is all I have room for to fit in there. I do like to have more than one paint marker color, and this one doesn't, but what I think I'll do is take the light orange and around here, you can't really see it too much. I'm going to, or just part of that outside. Okay, so once it's dry, I'm going to move to my Neo Color 2s. And I'm going to take some of my red. Actually, I'm going to take the yellow first and outline the outside, keeping with how all of my other petals are. Then I'll move to the red and I'll add a little bit of red back here and then maybe a little bit of orange. And maybe I want to take the yellow and try to add a little bit of yellow in some of these knots. And I'm going to add some shading back here. Moving between my red, my oranges, maybe a little bit in the inside pieces. It's a little, I don't know, it's like not flowing as much for me. I think that this one's gonna require some water. So I do have some water off on the side here. I'm gonna dip my brush. Hopefully it's clean enough. I was using blue paint prior. It looks good, okay. Smooth this out. Try to stay away from that yellow outline. And what really ties it all together is going to that white Posca paint marker and adding a few highlights. Like so. And we have to think of each petal as working together with our other pieces. And as I'm looking at this on the screen, I do think that I'll probably, well, wait, I'm gonna get a few more of these petals in over the next few days, but I might go back in some of these spaces. I feel like they need to be a little bit darker, bring some darkness into the background pieces, but I'm gonna wait and see the direction that I'm heading in. I might change my mind once I have more of the petals completed. I'm almost halfway there with that one. All right, please subscribe and like my video, and I will see you tomorrow on day 23. Make it a great day, everybody.